Chosen one, have you ever felt the invisible weight of countless eyes upon you, even in moments when you thought you were alone? There is a mystery woven around your life, an unseen current of power and calling that cannot be denied. It pulls the attention of people without explanation, stirring admiration, wonder, and sometimes envy. Why do others seem unable to ignore you, watching closely as though you carry a secret they desperately want to understand? That is what we will uncover here. You are about to learn 8 profound reasons why you are silently observed, why your existence radiates in ways that few can comprehend, and why you carry such immense influence in a world clouded by shadow. Scripture reminds us in Matthew 5:14, "You are the light of the world." A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. That is you, chosen one. Your light cannot be hidden. The journey of the chosen is never simple. It is not only a road filled with grace, but also one marked by constant scrutiny. When your spirit shines, it unsettles the darkness. People sense in you something rare, something eternal. Like moths drawn to flame, they feel compelled to stay near your glow. Even if they don't fully understand why, you stand as a puzzle they want to solve. A living reminder that something more sacred and powerful exists beyond the ordinary. Every step you take, every word you speak, every choice you make echoes far beyond what you imagine. You may think you walk quietly, but in reality you stir waves, and those waves awaken others. As John 1:5 declares, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." Your life is proof of that eternal truth. The first reason they watch you so intently is the emotional atmosphere you create. Your presence is not neutral, it is charged, alive, stirring hearts. People who stand near you often feel emotions they cannot explain. They might suddenly feel hope where there was despair, conviction where there was apathy, or unease where they've hidden secrets. That is the power of authentic light. It exposes and heals all at once. Your presence becomes a mirror showing others who they really are. Some feel drawn to share their stories with you, opening up wounds they've never revealed, because in your presence there is safety. Proverbs 20:27 says, "The spirit of man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all his innermost parts." You awaken that search within them. Others reflect on their encounters with you long after you've gone. They replay your words, they rethink your actions, and they wrestle with emotions stirred in their souls. This is not a small effect, it is transformative. Many will shift the direction of their lives because of the inspiration you awaken. You show them by example that it is possible to live with passion, honesty, and purpose. That impact ripples outward. Your light does not just shine, it multiplies. The second reason people secretly watch you is envy, often cloaked in silence. Because you stand authentically in your calling, your very existence confronts others with their own mediocrity. You are a reminder of what they could become, but have not yet dared to pursue. Some respond with admiration, but others with resentment. Genesis 37:11 tells us, "And his brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept the matter in mind." Joseph's story is your story. Chosen ones provoke envy, not because they do wrong, but because they carry divine favor. Envy shows itself in subtle glances, dismissive remarks, or even attempts to diminish your accomplishments. They may imitate your style, your choices, or your way of speaking, trying to capture fragments of your glow, all while pretending not to care. Yet, even in their envy, there is proof. You cannot be ignored. Your light exposes what is lacking in others. Over time, some of those who envy may transform, learning to admire instead of resent. When they see your consistency, your refusal to compromise integrity, they may be inspired to step into their own authentic power. Thus, even envy becomes a teacher, showing that your light pierces every heart, even the hardened ones. The third reason is curiosity. People study you. They ask about your life, your beliefs, your habits. They may search in secret, trying to piece together the mystery of your strength. They want to know how you move with such clarity, how you remain rooted when storms rise. They want to know what you carry, because deep down they long to carry it too. 1 Peter 3:15 says, "Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have." Your very existence raises questions in others. They may not even ask you directly, but they wonder, they investigate, and they reflect. Your life becomes a living testimony. Every interaction you have becomes a lesson, a seed planted in their spirit. They watch not only what you say, but how you live, and they begin to wrestle with their own path. The fourth reason they cannot take their eyes off you is the sense of protection they feel when you are near. You exude peace. Without even speaking, you calm storms in others' hearts. In your presence, people feel safer, more willing to be vulnerable, more open to trust. Isaiah 41:10 declares, "Fear not, for I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I'm your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you. With my righteous right hand through you." Many experience a glimpse of that divine reassurance. Your light becomes a shelter. People feel they can face greater challenges because you are close, because you remind them they are not alone. That sense of refuge becomes a catalyst for courage in their own lives. The fifth reason is spiritual awakening. Your light stirs something eternal inside others. Suddenly, they begin to ask deeper questions. They feel drawn to prayer, to meditation, to scripture. They are compelled to seek God more earnestly because you remind them, sometimes without words, that there is more to this life than the surface. Ephesians 5:14 declares, "Awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you." You awaken sleepers. You ignite souls that had forgotten their purpose. People may change their habits, their choices, their direction because your presence reawakens their hunger for the divine. The sixth reason is projection. Others begin to see their own dreams in you. They imagine that if you can walk in authenticity, so can they. You become their mirror of possibility. They project hopes onto you, secretly wishing to walk the same path. This projection is not about you, it is about them awakening to their own potential, and by watching you, they begin to believe again. Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it." You embody vision, and your life becomes a tablet upon which others read their own future. The seventh reason is fascination, a sacred magnetism that words cannot capture. When you walk into a space, the atmosphere shifts. Conversations pause, people glance. They may not even understand why, but they know something is different. Like Daniel in Babylon, you carry an excellent spirit that cannot be ignored. Daniel 6:3 states, "Then this Daniel became distinguished above all the other high officials and satraps, because An excellent spirit was in him. That same distinction marks your life. You carry frequency and power that awakens reverence. Even among strangers, they sense they are near something greater than themselves. The eighth and final reason is the silent intrigue that never leaves. People study you in stillness. They think of you when you are absent, replaying words, gestures, and choices. Your presence lingers like fragrance. Even when unseen, you remain unforgettable. This is the mystery of the chosen. Psalm 139 verse 5 says, "You hem me in, behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me." God's hand on your life creates ripples that cannot be erased. You are a living testimony. Every glance, every whisper, every silent thought about you is evidence of the power you carry. Chosen one, your mission is sacred. You are watched not by accident, but because you are light, and light cannot be ignored. Remember always, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Your presence is not just noticed, it is studied, imitated, and remembered, because you are a vessel of divine transformation. Hold fast. Do not let envy discourage you. Do not let curiosity overwhelm you,